Welcome back, everybody, to another reaction by yours truly, D Rich. And I am right back with 21 Pilots. And today I'm doing the song Car Radio. I just did the song Lane Boy, which was so fire. And a whole lot of your 21 Pilot fans got in my comments and told me what songs to do. And Car Radio showed up a few times, and there's a whole bunch more. So I'm going to try to get to them as quick as I can. So I'm already talking too much. This is 21 Pilots, Car Radio. Let's get it, man. Looks stressed.
I ponder of something great. My lungs will fill and then deflate. They fill with fire, exhale desire. I know it's dire, my time today. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought. Cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence. Sometimes quiet is violent. I find it hard to hide it. My pride is no longer inside. It's on my sleeve, my skin will scream, reminding me of...
Somebody stole my car radio, now I sit in silence. To be honest, I don't know if I can get in my car and not listen to something. Music, a podcast. It's honestly like very helpful to get to your destination to have something on. I mean, some people like to just listen to the sound of the car or like the wind in the trees, but that car radio is something different, and this looks like it's something real deep.
Who I killed inside my dream. I hate this car that I'm driving. There's no hiding for me. I'm forced to deal with what I feel. There is no distraction to mask what is real. I could pull the steering wheel. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought. Cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence.
Just let that sink in and let it sit. Let the music talk. I love when artists or bands do this thing where they just let the music literally speak for itself. They either say a line and let it just sink in and let the music take over, or they kind of have the music talk like it's speaking for itself. And this is just, I just love the way this is sounding already. This piano, it sounds like, and the drums. Let me shut up.
I ponder of something terrifying, cause this time there's no sound to hide behind. I find over the course of our human existence, one thing consists of consistence, and it's that we're all battling fear. Oh dear, I don't know if we know why we're here. Oh my, too deep, please stop thinking. I liked it better when my car had sound. There are things we can do, but from the things that work there are only two, and from the two that we choose to do, peace will win and fear will lose. It is faith and there's sleep. We need to pick one, please, because faith is to be awake, and to be awake is for us to think, and for us to think is to be alive. And I will try with every rhyme to come across like I am dying to let you know you need to try to think. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought. Cause somebody...
First of all, his like cadence, the way he's rhyming, he said, I had these thoughts so often I ought. So one as I once thought is like, how is he, this rhyme scheme he has there is dope, man. I love it. And faith is, I forget what he said, but that was such a deep message there too.
On my car radio and now I just sit in silence.
Oh, what's that? Have to go perform? Wait, why are they all sitting still? Oh, is it gonna explode? Oh yeah. It's about to explode. Yep. You see how they letting the music just sit? Let the music do the talking sometimes. Oh my goodness, the way this is just letting itself speak. I love it. I love it. Car radio. This is literally what you need to have on in your car radio. Oh, not that part. It's adding layers. It's adding layers to it. And now I just sit in silence. Ooh. When you think about that, your car radio does not work anymore. So now you have to sit in silence. When you sit in silence, that's when you tend to think. You start thinking about a whole bunch of things. Your life, what you're doing, going to work, who you got to take care of, your money you're making, your paycheck. Now I just sit in silence. Now I just have to live with these thoughts that are in my head. But my car radio was kind of taking me away from that. And this is my opinion on how I'm taking this. My car radio was distracting me from me just sitting in silence thinking about all these things. So I could be wrong, though. Oh, settle down.
I ponder of something
I
great.
wonder.
My lungs will fill and then deflate. They fill with fire, exhale desire. I know it's dire, my time today. I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot with what I once bought. Cause somebody stole my car radio and now I just sit in silence.
So I wonder, of course, let me play to play. That was 21 Pilots Car Radio. I feel like it's a very deep message. I'm going to have to go back and listen to this song a few more times. But the way it sounds, incredible. I like how it was mellow at the beginning, and then it had that break where I knew it was going to explode. It exploded, and then it mellowed out again. And what I'm getting from this is I have these thoughts so often I ought to replace that slot or something like that, where pretty much replacing the slot of his car radio, like what's going to fill that slot? And sometimes that's hard to fill, and then now you're just sitting in silence thinking about everything. What a dope, if I'm right, I could be wrong, what a dope concept for a song. And to name it Car Radio, because how often do you get in the car and turn on your radio? How often? Almost every single time. It's very rare when you sit in silence. That's at least for me. But wow. Wow. And the rapping, again, is on point. I did not know 21 Pilots, but you guys told me that they had this, they kind of blend genres. They do kind of do whatever they want. As we learned in Lane Boy, I don't stay in one lane. I do what I want. And they're literally doing whatever kind of music they want to do. They want to do. Not their label or anybody, but what they want to do is what it sounds like. I love it. And now you know the deal. I need more 21 Pilots. So send it my way, please. I saw the comments, so I'm going to try to get to all those. Send them some more, send more, because I guess I'm on this journey of 21 Pilots because I'm liking it so far. But if you haven't already, you should. And you got to comment, you got to like and subscribe. And it doesn't matter what order you do that in. Just make it happen.